Yes, Governor. General Opus came into Helgen. He is in the Helgen Arms Inn. You might want to have a word with him.
Yes? Need something?
Hello.
Yes?
Need something?
I am honored, Governor. Of course, Governor. What did you want to talk about? I see. I guess there's no putting it off any longer, right, Governor? With the Emperor dead, the sharks are circling. If a strong leader does not step forward soon, we will end up with a weak-willed politician for a leader. The Legion here in Skyrim wants to see the return of the Dragon Emperors. So we are with you, Governor. But we ask you to avoid another civil war. We do not wish to end up fighting our brothers from Cyrodiil. In that case, I will tell you the rest. After the Battle of Helgen, there was a meeting in Solitude about you. All the Legion's high-ranking officers based in Skyrim attended. They did not like the way the Elder Council handed you over to the Thalmor, especially after they found out you are Dragonborn. It was decided that if we could convince you to not start another civil war, the Skyrim Legions would back your play for Emperor. Lord Hayworthy came from Cyrodiil with the intention of talking to you on this very topic. Apparently, some of the Elder Council were against handing you over to the Thalmor. They too wanted the return of the Dragon Emperors. With politics being what it is, they were overruled by the power-hungry lords and devious ladies who tried to put their own people on the throne. They started killing off rivals and the supporters of rivals. Lord Hayworthy was one of the few who escaped and made it here. He is waiting in the Emperor's Tower in Solitude for a good moment to talk to you about this. You should go and see him, Governor. Things are moving forward now, and time is short. I have been ordered to take charge of the Catharia and prepare for the arrival of the new Emperor. Good luck, Governor. If your talk with Lord Hayworthy goes well, I'll be seeing you soon on the Catharia. Stay safe, Governor.
Greetings, Governor.
It's good to see you again, Governor. Greetings, Governor. I'm glad you dropped by. There are some things we must speak of urgently. Time is short, Commander. Everybody agrees the Thalmor are our biggest threat, but without an emperor who can rally the people, we are doomed. The Elder Council is in disarray. They have plotted their own downfall and are now assassinating each other to remove rivals to the throne. They even sent an assassin after you, Governor. Yes, Governor, but it appears somebody assassinated the honorable member before he could assassinate you. Very fortunately for us. Am I correct in saying you have the dragon blood? Then the rumors are true. The Dragon Emperors are back. Good news indeed, very good news. Look, Governor, I will not beat around the bush. We want you to be Emperor, but we have conditions you must agree to first. The Legion will rally behind an heir to the throne of the Septims, but not if he kills other Legionnaires to do it. We need you to win over the Cyrodiil legions without a fight. We must preserve our strength for the fight against the Thalmor. Despite the treachery of the Elder Council, I must insist you keep the Elder Council intact. No, Governor. We need the Council. Perhaps not its current treacherous members, but we do need a Council to help run the Empire. If we back you for Emperor, we want you to reform the Elder Council once you take power. Those who support you want your word that they will keep their seats on the Council. Imperial power quickly gets bogged down in the day-to-day things without the Council. Do you wish to be forever signing forms? Without the Council, people will go hungry. Soldiers will not get the training they need. Your armies will disappear. So, do I have your word that your supporters will keep their seats on the council during your reign as Emperor? Why, Governor? I see. Then I'll make the arrangements. The council will meet here in the Emperor's Tower. Yes, Governor. There remains only one thing for you to do before being declared Emperor. You must go to Kataria and tell General Opus of our agreement and get him to sign on with you officially. General Opus controls the Legion here in Skyrim now the Civil War is over. General Tullius is being reassigned, I am told. Good. Return to me once you have secured his agreement, and I will take care of your coronation. Goodbye, Governor.
I am honored, Governor. Then it's time you hear my conditions, Governor. The Legion does not want to have to arrest any more of our own people just to keep the Thalmor happy. We want the Thalmor out of our territory for good, and Talos restored to its rightful place in the Empire. Promise us these things, and the Legion in Skyrim will join you. The Legion in Skyrim is with you, Governor. Return to Lord Hayworthy and tell him of our agreement. Stay safe, Governor.
The Slayer.
Well, this castle definitely looks better than
It's
the
good to
one
see you
on
again,
the
Governor.
island.
With General Opus on board, we are ready to name you Emperor. The ceremony will have to wait. The Elder Council members, who I represent, will be here in a few days. We can have the ceremony then. First, you have the Cyrodiil Legion coming our way to deal with, and it would be easier for you if you were officially Emperor when you meet them. Let us get started. I and those I represent speak to you in the name of Akatosh. We recognize your divine right to rule by the right of your dragon blood. We accept you as heir to the throne of Alesia, heir to the throne of Rayman, Cyrodiil, and heir to the throne of Tiber Septim. What would you ask of us, Dragonborn? Then I, Lord Hayworthy, name you Dragon Emperor, heir to the throne of the Empire, and rightful ruler of the Empire. All hail the Emperor! Yes, Emperor. You still need to undergo the official ceremony, of course, but you now have been named the next Emperor. We need only to make it official. Since the traitorous members within the Elder Council killed off all other rivals, you are the only candidate still alive to be crowned. And best qualified, if I do say so myself. You need to speak to General Opus about intercepting the Cyrodiil Legion heading our way, before they besiege Solitude. Meanwhile, I'll start moving the remaining loyal council members here, to Solitude. This will serve as your court. Once the Legion heading this way is dealt with, we can have that ceremony I talked about. Goodbye, Your Majesty.
Hail the Emperor! Hail the Emperor!
Greetings, Emperor.
Hey,
I am honored, Your Majesty. That would be Mr. Smith's idea, Your Majesty. Since the Penitus Oculatus did not do such a great job of you protecting the last Emperor, we created a unit to serve as your personal bodyguard. The idea comes from the Akaviri Dragon Guard that once protected the Reman dynasty. These are the Imperial Dragon Guard. It is their job to protect the Dragon Emperor. They dress in traditional Akaviri armor and use traditional Akaviri weapons. Yes, Your Majesty, they are handpicked, the best of the best. This is your vessel, Emperor. These are your quarters should you wish to use them. Your bodyguard will wait in the next room if told to do so. I will be here in your office if you wish to issue orders. An advanced recon force under the command of General Lightheart is approaching Whiterun as we speak. She has a sizable force under her command, so I have dispatched the Solitude garrison to Whiterun to delay her whilst you arrive. This is not a fight the Empire can win. We must stop this without bloodshed, or we will be handing over the Empire to the Aldmeri Dominion. First, put on these clothes. Start dressing like an emperor. It will give you the edge in your talks with General Lightheart. 33rd earned the name the Fighting 33rd during the Battle of Kvatch, when battle mages of the 33rd defeated Mairin's Dagon. They were not available to save Kvatch during the Oblivion Crisis, but Kvatch remembered them anyway and named a pub after that. The Fighting 33rd are fearless and cannot be intimidated into submission. They always stand loyally by the rightful Emperor. Yes, Emperor, the clothes I gave you will help, but you will have to do the rest. I suggest you put on the clothes I gave you, then go outside and order the Dragon Guard to follow you. Then go meet General Lightheart. Now is the time we test your diplomatic skills to the limit. Good luck, Your Majesty. I will assign some more troops to your command right away, Emperor. They will be waiting outside.
Need something?
My orders are to arrest you, Governor, and restore Imperial control to Skyrim. I am aware of your achievements, Governor, but my orders come from the Elder Council. You are to be brought back to the Imperial City for trial. Looking at the Legion behind you, I would say we would have another civil war on our hands, Governor. Very well, Governor. I am listening. Our orders came from Lord Howard and his supporters in the Elder Council. They described you as a usurper and ordered me to deal with it. Mass assassinations, those power-hungry fools. They would rather hand the Empire over to the Aldmeri Dominion than share power. You still have not told me why I should listen to you. You are the Governor of Helgen, rebel general. You stopped following the orders of the Council and must be arrested. There has always been a 33rd Legion in all empires, from Alesia to Remen to the Septims. Each Dragon Emperor refounded the 33rd, and we have always served them well. You are Dragonborn? As I recall, that means you have the dragon blood, like the emperors of old. No, this cannot be true. The Council would have told us an heir had been found. You must be lying. If you are Dragonborn, and do have the dragon blood, then you would be the heir to the Dragon Throne, to the throne of the Empire. No Legion officer would question it, that is true. The fact you have the Solitude garrison behind you supports your case. If it were not true, they would have arrested you already. You would put the Empire ahead of your personal ambition. Give me a moment, Governor. With the honourable member that issued my orders dead, and the Council fighting amongst themselves, the Empire will fall. The Solitude garrison do not follow fools, so your story must be true. I see only defeat at the hands of the Thalmor, if I follow my orders today, but if you are Dragonborn, and Dragon Emperor, then I see hope. Very well, Emperor. The 33rd Legion stands with you and awaits your orders. I will round them up and hold them for trial, Your Majesty. We have waited a long time to pay back the Thalmor. This will raise the morale of our troops right across the Empire. That was a job that left a bad taste in the mouth of every Legionnaire. That is news the citizens of the Empire have waited a long time to hear. I would be honoured to be the one that makes the announcement. All hail the Dragonborn! All hail the Emperor!
What is it now, you sweet... Sorry.
How can I be of service, Emperor?
Out with it.
Yes? Hmm? Yes? Yes?
I am honored, Your Majesty. The 33rd are fearless and loyal to the true Emperor. They are a good choice to garrison the Imperial City. They will also take care of any dissent amongst the nobles and see to it traitors are brought to trial. Since it's clear the Elder Council hid your true nature of the people of Cyrodiil, the news that you are Dragonborn will come as a shock to many. But once the news break, and they wake up and realize the Empire has a Dragon Emperor once again, there will be celebrations in the streets. Yes, Emperor. We can start rebuilding the Empire and take on the old Merry Dominion. Lord Hayworthy should be almost ready for you now, Your Majesty.
It is good to see you again, Your Majesty. Very well, Emperor. Since this is not the Imperial City, we are lacking a few things, so we will just have to make do. Give me a second to summon the court, and we can get started.
Your Majesty. Yes, Emperor. The Dragon Guard will be waiting right here for you. Guard, fall out. Hail the Dragonborn. Hail the Dragon Emperor. How can I be of service, Emperor?
It is good to see you again, Your Majesty. Standing before us is the rightful heir to the Septim throne. Would anybody gathered here today challenge that claim? Dragonborn, Ysmir, Dragon of the North. Do you swear to protect the Empire and its people from enemies within and without? Do you swear to hold up the laws and traditions of the Empire to the best of your ability? Do you recognize the authority of the Elder Council? Then the Council names you Dragon Emperor, rightful heir to the throne of the Septims. Those of us gathered here today swear fealty to the rightful ruler of the Empire, and promise to serve you loyally in all things. Long live the Emperor! Yes, Your Majesty. The ceremony was mostly to reassure those gathered here that you will keep your promises by having you repeat them. They will hold you to your vows. Providing you do not break them, they will remain loyal to you. They are what remains of the Elder Council, the ones that supported you and survived. The rest have either been assassinated or arrested by now. The Council will handle their trials, since the Council knows their crimes. You need not worry about it, Emperor. The law will be served and justice will be done. This is your home here in Solitude. You can hold court here by speaking to me, have dinner, or just relax with your guests. Anything important that requires your attention will come to me, Your Majesty, and I will always be here in the Emperor's Tower. Mr. Smith will also be here, as will your Imperial Battle Mage. They are mostly there to help me, as I am here to help you, Your Majesty. From time to time, you may find you need one or more of them to solve some problems. If you find you need them, they'll be right here with me. Now we start to rebuild this shattered empire, and deal with those wretched Thelmor.
Long live the Emperor.
Do you need help? You're looking a bit
assistance, Your Majesty.
overloaded there.
You were looking well today, Emperor.
May I be of assistance, Your Majesty?
Hail the Emperor!